What the fuck you looking at? This is your boy, the Wrath of God, and I'm here with Rebel Joe on Reckless Radio. They do it for the underground. They play that shit that nobody else will, so make sure you fucking tune in, you little scrote. Don't touch that dial. What the fuck you looking at? This is your boy, the Wrath of God, and I'm here with Rebel Joe on Reckless Radio. They do it for the underground. They play that shit that nobody else will, so make sure you fucking tune in, you little scrote. Don't touch that dial. What?
Oh, boom, boom, just like that. Just like that, I pop you right in there, Drew. How you doing, my man?
Oh, brother, I'm doing great, man. It's GRE 8ness to the fullest, man. You already know what it is.
Man, I'm so excited. You know, it's Ramblin with Rebel Thing and Drew there is starting to create a little life of its own here, and I love it. I love it. I love it. Well, you know what? Let's not just fucking diddle around the bush here. Let's bring him on. Introduce your guest, my man.
All right, man. So this is my GRE brother, Zodeak of Grim Reality Entertainment.
Yo, brother, what up?
The GRE God himself.
I have arrived, Drew. How are you doing?
Brother, I am doing absolutely GRE 8, man.
Dope, man.
I am so beyond honored to have you on, brother. This is truly a privilege for me, man. And I just cannot say thank you enough, man, for jumping on here with us. Me, my brother Rebel Joe, Reckless Radio. You already know what it is.
Yes, sir. Well, it is a pleasure. It is a pleasure and honor to be here, my friend. I am here in Minneapolis tonight. Y'all know, well, if y'all know me, you know I'm an Arizona desert rap, but I had to hit the road this weekend. I had a show here in Minneapolis this last Friday. It was lit. It was dope. Bunch of dope-ass MCs. They got a great scene here, man, and I cannot wait to come back.
Man, that's amazing, brother. And I mean, and I meant to ask you, bro, truly, like, so, I mean, how's it feel, man, to be out there and, you know, to be doing shows? Like, what is it like, man? Like let me in on this.
It's, you know, it's great. You know, the capital GRE, great. You know, I've been doing this for a really, really long time, you know, 20 some odd years, you know, doing hip hop and making music, being part of the Juggalo community and just getting myself out there. But only in the last few years have I really been getting out and doing like what I have been doing ever since clicking up with GRE. Shout out, you know, GRE, my team, JP the Hustler, Mr. Doja.
Absolutely, brother.
Everybody, you know what I mean? Like, you know, I've always been me, but ever since clicking up with GRE, it kind of put me up to that next level, you know what I mean? But, you know, coming out, you know, away from home and going to places that I ain't never been before, places I never thought I would be, it's a trip. You know, it's like hip hop has taken me a lot of places that I'd have never thought I'd have done before, you know, places I never thought I'd go. And so I guess, you know, what I've been saying all weekend, like doing shows like this, coming out and just doing spot shows in different cities, it's a lot different than going on tour, which I've done tours before, you know what I mean? And it's like,
absolutely,
but I've done tour before, you know what I mean? So it's like when you're on tour, it's just like crash course, you know what I mean? You get up in the morning, head out to the next spot, do your thing, fucking shake some babies, do whatever the fuck.
Right.
On the road, go to the next city, you know, but doing this, actually coming out, like spending the weekend here, getting to know some of the artists here, getting to know the scene and the people, like getting a chance to really plant my flag down into a city. You know what I mean? I can't say for certainty that every place I went to on tour that I would return to, but places like this that I've made a connection to, I will return to. You know what I'm saying? So there's the just about answer to that one there for you, brother.
Man, and I appreciate you saying that, man, because the one thing, and I know you and I spoke previously about it, man, for sure. You know,
You have to excuse me doing that. Yo, I'm in a hotel room and I'm not supposed to smoke. Anyway, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
it's all good, brother. Hey, man, but the one thing I wanted to kind of touch
That's
on.
okay. I'm a big pothead. Sorry.
I know.
Oh,
We
you
already
good,
smoked our
JoJo?
last joint for the weekend, so.
Um, but brother, the one thing I wanted to touch on, you and I touched on it briefly recently, was so you were telling me with the Greatness Live tour out in Prescott Valley, man, that you were kind of
It
like
was a
the
festival, but yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry.
yeah, that you were the one that was kind of like running the show,
Yeah,
more or less.
you know, um, booking. That's something I've been doing for the last year as well. Is booking shows, booking mini festivals in collaboration with GRE. Like the Greatness Live show that we had just had. That was
Absolutely.
done in collaboration with me and JP the Hustler. Um,
Right.
uh, we go in half. We, as far as financials go, we find artists, each other, both of us. I find a lot of the normally when we do shows like that, JP will handle a lot of the out of state
Yeah,
cats, but I'm doing all the local cats. You know what I mean? And when local cats are important to bring to your show because those are the ones that bring locals, you know what I'm saying, to your show, you really hope that your out of state people is going to bring people, you know what I mean? But for the most part, your out of state people are there to perform in front of a new people that the locals bring, you know.
absolutely.
So, and not only that, once the show gets going, it's all my people, you know what I mean? So I'm running around,
Yeah.
you guys doing this, you guys doing this. Hey, who's next year? Who's next year? It's a circus, man, and I'm kind of like the ringleader of all that.
Man, and you know what,
Really
brother?
proud of it afterwards.
I love to hear you say that, man, because the part that gets me so proud is I've known you for a minute, Zodiac. You and I have talked, and it's like the thing I said to you, man, it was, you know, and I said it in the introduction period too, is you really are the GRE god. You're doing it all, man. No doubt whatsoever. Like that's your style, that's your thing, that's what you do. But then you're in Minneapolis and like you're doing shows, so tell me about your journey, man. Like kind of explain what's been going on.
Um, well, I guess I could start with being signed to GRE because, like, before then, I had been part of the Denver scene for
Yeah,
for for many years. I was part of the Denver scene.
absolutely.
That's how I met, JP the Hustler to begin with. JP and Sly's Wicked was one of the first cats that I met. You
Yep.
know what I'm saying? They're out there. I think the first Gore Fest I ever did was, I think, Gorefest 12, Gorefest 2012. What up, everybody in the chat? Whoop whoop. So, um,
Hey.
so fucking Gorefest 2012. I had been living in Arizona, and I went out to go visit, and I don't know how it happened, yo, but I ended up performing at that Gorefest. Like
Man,
3 out of the 3
that's so dope,
nights, I
bro.
ended up performing there just because people heard me rap, and they're like, "Yo, come perform on my set." So I performed on some other people's sets, and then right after Gorefest, I get off stage, you know what I mean? And everybody's like, "Where are you from?" You know what I mean? I'm like, "Yo, I'm from Arizona," and they're like, "Well,
Yeah,
you need to be here." Right? So, I went
man.
home, packed up all my shit. I started getting offers, right? Like right off jump. Hey, you want to open for ABK? You want to open for yada yada, whoever the fuck? And I was like, fuck yeah, I do. So I had lined up shows for like the remainder of that year. And I was like, dude, fuck this. Packed all my shit, bam, hit the road, took off. And I was kind of a staple in the Denver horrorcore scene and the hip hop scene out there for, from fucking, like I said, 2012 probably to like 2018 or so. I was a part of that. I was out there for a mad long time, man. And for anybody who might be familiar with the Denver scene, I used to be a part of a crew called MRE, Mutant Rebel
Yes,
Entertainment.
I do remember that, brother.
Yeah, I got that shit on the back of my head. I don't know if y'all can see that, but
yeah, he's got the
You know?
tattoo right there on the back of his head, man.
we all had the tattoo. You know, there was probably like a good at our peak, like 25 of us with the MRE tattoo. But over the years, people have covered them up. I kind of got it on my head, you know, because I'm fucking crazy or stupid. I don't know which one it is.
Hey, man, I mean, I would just say, I think, you know, at times, like, you want to believe you struck greatness, but then I know me and you have talked recently, and you even said, GRE to the fullest, man. You know, you're at greatness right now, man. Like,
Yeah, man. So let me fast forward. Here we go. I'm getting too stuck in the past here, right? So
yeah, nah,
did
you're
all
good.
that. Yeah, Tucson, love Tucson. Hot, it's hot there. But
Hot fire.
so did my thing out there for a long time. I moved back to Arizona. I want to say at the end of like the very ass end, like November, December, or something like that of 2018.
Yep.
And came back to Arizona, kind of just stagnated. Didn't really, you know, even though I'm from Arizona, I wasn't really hip with the scene because I had been gone for like 10 years.
Yeah,
So
for sure.
just kind of fucking just hit it hard, started bulldozing my way out there, writing songs, recording music, whatever. And then I saw, just happened to be a fucking JP had posted something like the doors were open for GRE artists, new GRE artists. So I emailed him. I was like, yo, I don't know if you remember me, dog. I'm Zodeak from the Rocks. He hit me up like fucking not even a minute
that too,
later.
brother.
He was like, yeah, fuck yeah, Zodeak. Fucking let's get you in right fucking now. And
right.
here we are now. You know what I'm saying?
Man, and that's amazing, brother, because I know that you and I have even talked where, you know, you've been on feature with Mr. Dosha, you know, with JP, Sly's Wicked, you know, brother. I mean,
of features.
I like,
yeah.
Oh no, sorry. I'm go ahead, bro. You're good.
No, I was saying, yeah, I've done a lot of features, a lot of guest slots on tracks and shit. But I'm really ready to start putting, you know, Zodeak music out there for y'all, like from me, you know what I mean? That's from my creative process. And I can't wait to show that to everybody. Obviously, I still love everything I'm a part of. You know what I'm saying? Here we go. Hot fire.
For sure.
Me and Mr. Doja. My brother, shout out Mr. Doja.
Yes, shout out to Mr. Dosha. Brother, I know you're listening. We love you. This was deeply appreciated. This was nothing but hot fire. And of course, let's get it going. Let's go.
Are we still talking while the video's going?
Entertainment.
They thought it was over. Let's get it. Hip hop is in my blood. Chill told me I'm the dopest. Spitting lyrics like I'm breathing. Took no practice. I just know it. Leave no room for haters saying that I should retire. Doja steady on that dial. I normally spit that hot fire. Make room for this kind of boy eating competition. Be the best. Ain't no giving in. That's my only mission. You want to test? You feeling froggy? Baby jump. Got them goons with them choppers and they dump. Baby dump. Ain't no punkin'. I'm smart enough to stay away from dumb shit. Make a better situation for the ones I run with. Cars ain't a factor, let the Uber do the duty. Pull up to the studio, JP specking slides is watching movies. But it's cool cause we eating in the family on flame. Homie said I never make it, I forget that hater's name. Steady busy on my grizzly, can't nobody tell me shit. Bandit taught me how to do this, so for him I represent. I'm not an ordinary rapper, I'm a motherfucking beast. You gon' wind up on the table when we feast. Whether jeans or some khakis, there's a motherfucking crease. The sun is rising in the west, but it's setting in the east. Golf hat or a fitted, either way I'm coming with it. And your brain's gonna end up in your fitted. If it's fire, then I spit it. If you smell it, then I shit it.
You gon' burn to death in this pit fire that we lit it. You bitch ass rappers, sit your pussy asses down. I don't wanna hear a verse, I wanna punch you in the mouth. Don't even step to me if your jeans don't fit. You're the type to get a deal, you take a dick on your lips. I'm the type to run up in the Virgin Records with a full clip, with a demo in hand. Like, bitch, you need to play this and put this on your radio playlist, or I'ma bomb the building. Timothy McVeigh assassinate Masonic children. Y'all probably grew up in Soldier Boy. I was crushing up sharks when you was playing with toys. I'll play some metal, how does that sound? I'll beat you down with a grin on my face, Pantera in the background. Y'all motherfuckers need a respect walk, cause if you say some dumb shit, we gon' fix your talk. And you can make a diss track, but ain't nobody gon' be hearing it. You calling out my dogs like a bitch on a period.
Not your ordinary rapper, I'm a motherfucking beast.
You gon' wind up on the table when you feast.
Whether jeans or some khakis, there's a motherfucking
The
crease.
sun is rising in the west, but it's setting in the east.
Golf hat or a fitted, either way I'm coming with it.
And your brain's gonna end up in your fitted.
If it's fire, then I spit it. If you smell it, then I shit it.
You gon' burn to death in this pit fire that we lit
It's
it.
hot.
You gon' burn to death in this pit fire that we lit
It's
it.
hot.
You gon' burn to death in this pit fire that we lit it.
It's hot.
You gon' burn to death in this pit fire that we lit
It's
it.
hot.
Damn. Man, I mean, if that's not hot fire, I don't know what is. I mean, especially, you know, Zodeak running with Mr. Dosha.
We're
Brother,
deadly. Me and Doja are a deadly team, man. We are the Dudley boys of this scene. Me and Doja are the Dudley boys of the scene. Don't get it twisted.
I definitely agree, and that's why I was actually gonna ask you, man, what was it like to be together in Prescott Valley, like recording that music video, man? Like, talk to me about that.
Well, that music video was actually not recorded, or well, parts of it was. Parts of it was. When you see the parts with us around the fire,
Yeah,
that was filmed at my crib in Prescott Valley,
yeah,
about
in
an
Prescott
hour
Valley,
north
yeah.
of Phoenix. But everything else was all shot on tour. The live footage was from the tour stops. Every other shot except for the fire scenes was done on tour. And
That's
you know,
incredible.
me and Doja, we just got this chemistry. You know what I mean? We didn't know each other before this GRE shit. You know what I mean? Before I came in, we didn't know each other. But me and Doja got this chemistry that's special. You know what I mean? There's something special about what we got.
Brother, I agree. That's why I would say, I mean, you say it all the time. Even Dosha says it, you know, JP says it, Slides says it. Bro, GRE 8ness, man. It's like, I mean, you guys hit lightning in a bottle with that, man. Like, it's like, I just think that's
It's a great track.
absolutely great. You know?
Great track. Lupa Fame on the beat. Shout out Lupa Fame. One
Absolutely.
of the producers for GRE. Fucking amazing. Dude's
Yo,
a
Luca
fucking
Fame,
savant, man.
Nothing but respect.
Yeah, you don't know. Then just shout out JP the Hustler as well as one of the other
Absolutely.
producers.
And you know what?
For GRE, fucking dudes are
JP,
incredible.
Jason Grimm, we love you, brother. GRE to the fullest. That's our man right there. But, bro,
No doubt.
I know for a fact, without a doubt, man, and I feel like we just got to kind of, you know, almost touch over in a small way, because you and I talked about it off camera, but, you know, so it comes down to, you know, and I know that there's not like a direct answer to it right now, but it's just like, brother, man, when are we going to hear some Zodeak tracks coming out, man? Like,
Well, we got a couple more singles lined up. Some stuff I'm not really at privy. You know, I got some privy information that I can't really share yet, but there is some stuff on the way.
for sure, man.
Speaking for myself, I got something something in the future, something maybe around December, January. So I got a track that I'm going to be coming out with called The Polar Bear. And I want to do a lot with it. I want to do like merch. I want to, you watch. You just wait. You just wait. Man. There's some stuff coming out. Yeah. And speaking of producers, I got to give a shout out to my producer who's not on GRE or affiliated with GRE other than working for me. My man Uncle Scythe. My man Uncle Scythe. Me and him got some tracks that we're doing. Okay. Fucking dudes. An incredible producer that really taps into that Zodeak keys sound. You know what I mean? That's going to be important for me and what I do in the future as far as like my solo music coming out. Uncle Scythe, man. Y'all look him up.
Bro, that's so great to hear, man, because I mean, I know, like I said, you and I spoke off camera, and you know, and the thing that I always think about in my mind is like, man, greatness, bro. When I think of greatness, without a doubt, it's Zodeak, the GRE god, man. Like, I mean, you know, like what's, you know, like where is the progression right now? Like, where do you see yourself going?
Man, forward? I don't know. Just keep going. Just keep going, man, and just see where the road takes me, man. I'm not a planning type of guy. You know what I mean? I don't really like to make long-winded plans because nobody's promised tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? So I've always been kind of just a go with the flow kind of guy. You know, right now, we're looking at doing some more GRE stuff in Utah, possibly, you know, Kansas, Oklahoma, some other spots. Me personally, what my goal for next year is, you know, I don't really think I'm going to do a tour next year per se, but more of this, more spot shows, getting out, getting to different states, getting to different cities, and spending time here, not just spending a night, spending a day, but actually spending some time. You know what I mean? Getting out, putting my shit out there, rocking my GRE merch. You know what I mean? That way when people ask, yo, what's that about? You know what I mean? I get to tell them, bam, GRE, this is what it is. Uh-oh. Oh, did we lose Drew? Is it just me?
Oh, I'm still here. There he is. Sorry.
There he is.
Sorry, guys. I think we had like
some
technical difficulties. I think like my sound went out or something, but
everything went out. You went out.
Sorry, brother. Yo, my apologies to everybody watching the show right now. I don't know what just went wrong. I was trying to figure it out.
I give long-winded answers anyway, so you're good.
Hey, man, but Zodeak, brother.
Yes.
Man, I'm so glad to hear you say that, you know, spot shows, man, because, and I wanted to touch on this just because I find it very interesting with you. You and I have talked about it before that, you know, I feel like when you say spot shows, I think of like wrestling, but then I think of like, man, Zodeak, you're just
I don't know nothing about wrestling. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, the reason I wanted to attribute this is because I feel like, man, you know, in the heat of the moment, especially the track that we have coming up right now.
Yes, this is produced by Uncle Scythe. By the way, this track is produced by Uncle Scythe. This
Uncle
is
Scythe,
me
man,
and Young Alucard, mixed and matched by JP the Hustler as well, though.
Right on, man. Let's do it. Let's go.
Bang.
I don't think you fuckers understand. Zodeak is snapping like a rubber band. I'm talking to my dogs like the son of Sam. I got the master plan. I build a base in Zanzibar. Motherfucking fancy car. I'm shooting it with cannonballs. Ready, aim, fire. Got you right in my sights, kid. Call me Mr. Rogers with that 1,000-yard facelift. Having flashbacks, but I ain't never been to Vietnam. Make a psychic have a seizure when they try to read my palm. I arrived from out the hollow earth, flying in a mothership. Destination dropped me in the afterbirth. I moved the blocks of Stonehenge, built the Colosseums in Rome. Went to Egypt, put my language in stone. Moved the sands of time, always forward, never in rewind. Only move at night, aurora borealis in my sight. Every step's another closer to death. I feel its cold breath, making every hair stand up on my neck. Let's go. Thank you
fuckers understand. Bend the knee, kiss the hand. Follow me and come this way. I'll lead you to the land of death and everything is certain. Such a grim reality, it's a burden. I'll make you fuckers understand. Bend the knee, kiss the hand. Follow me and come this way. I'll lead you to the land of death and everything is certain. Such a grim reality, it's a burden.
So when I close my eyes, I can see the other side's a tidal wave. Always feeling like I am asleep even when I'm awake. None of this is real. I'm convinced that it is make-believe and that I died and now I reside inside a fever dream. I take amphetamines cause I don't want to sleep again. I'm moving out of Elm Street cause I don't want to eat with them. I feel the squeeze from deep within, tugging at my arteries, eating at my insides, taking every part of me until there is nothing left. Walk the street with skeleton feet, blood on my face like when a predator eats. I'm at my apex and I've assumed my final form. Primal force, take your brain right off of your spinal cord. I'm that extra set of footsteps creaking your vinyl floor when you're home alone. Snatch you up before you reach your mobile phone. No sign of struggle, curtain blowing in the breeze with an extra set of footprints leading into the trees. I'm gone.
You fuckers understand. Bend the knee, kiss the hand. Follow me and come this way. I'll lead you to the land of death and everything is certain. Such a grim reality, it's a burden. I'll make you fuckers understand. Bend the knee, kiss the hand. Follow me and come this way. I'll lead you to the land of death and everything is certain. Such a grim reality, it's a burden.
That sweet boom bat pound, that's the sound of my people. I'll fucking walk the streets of Greece with chalk, releasing ancient evil. When I was young, I was a terror. I grew up to be a terrorist. Rip out the fucking tongue and twist the necks of all my therapists. I've seen the end of times, that's why I'll die a fucking pessimist. Manipulating matter, I sit with the fourth one, Erebus. Conversing how his daughter is my nemesis. I gained my powers back and now the bitch since that I exist. I like the happiness I lack, don't need her fucking with my balance. So can you hide me in the dark? Are you up for the challenge? She said it wouldn't be an easy task. He's glad that I came to ask and that it's good to see Z again. We laughed and then he grinned. So I took on the form of darkness, traveled throughout the cosmos, hiding from her vengeance so that I remain heartless.
Make you fuckers understand. Bend the knee, kiss the hand. Follow me and come this way. I'll lead you to the land of death and everything is certain. Such a grim reality, it's a burden. I'll make you fuckers understand. Bend the knee, kiss the hand. Follow me and come this way. I'll lead you to the land of death and everything is certain. Such a grim reality, it's a burden.
Yeah.
Man.
Damn.
Thank you.
Damn. Quite enjoyed
That was, bro, that was such
the deal, you know what I mean?
a grim burden. But you know what's funny is
It's a burden indeed.
And Zodeak, you and I have talked, brother, that native style, man, what an honor, bro.
I'm a hip hop head, man. Like I've always been a juggalo. You know what I mean? I've always since back fullest, way back. I've been a juggalo, but I've also been since a hip hop head. Days, big time hip hop head, big into MCing. You know, I used to battle back in the fucking day, freestyle sessions. Like I'm an MC, man. To the fullest, I try to be.
Did you ever do that King of the Dot?
No.
Okay, no, because I was recently introduced to like all this hip hop, and I'm almost 50 years old, man. I've been a rocker my whole life, and then I interviewed Scum, and my whole world changed.
Yeah, man, it really changed. And for me, what it was is because I grew up when I was a kid. I come from a very music-oriented family. So growing up, my uncles were like in metal bands. One of my uncles, his band went on tour with like Metallica and all them, like back in the 90s and shit. So I'd always been around that. But what did that for me was Enter the 36 Chambers by Wu-Tang Clan. When I heard that album, because that was like it was hip hop but it still had that same energy that metal or rock and roll had, you know what I mean? And ever since then, that's what really, really resonated in my ear.
I never seen it that way, but yeah, man. Wow. Okay. Yeah.
That's
no,
dude,
absolutely.
that's so great, man.
And if
Because
you
I
want to
mean,
talk, check this out. Let me give you a little horrorcore history real quick.
oh,
Fucking the first group ever to be labeled horrorcore, right, was Gravediggers. Gravediggers, that was
whoa,
the
now
first
you're bringing
group
me back,
to,
brother.
and Gravediggers was Wu-Tang. It's part of the Wu-Tang umbrella. The
Absolutely.
RZA's one of the frontmen. He's the Resurrector. If you ever hear him talk about, I'm the Resurrector, dude. One of the godfathers, Wu-Tang. RZA is one of the godfathers of horrorcore.
And you know what's interesting? You bring up Wu-Tang. I actually ran into one of their family members at the gathering a few years ago. A dude
There's
by
like
the name
100
of
Wu-Tang members.
bro, bro, their
I'm
cousin
sure.
Maurice Wheeler, known as Two Tone ENT. Bro, I was shocked that was their cousin, because when I met him, he first said to me like, "Oh yeah, like I run with some pretty good like heavy names in the underground." I'm like, "Oh," I'm like, "That's cool." And then 2 days later, I see his name running with them like on a show and stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Holy shit!" Like,
There's a lot.
okay,
There's a lot of them.
like that really just like blew me away. But then I'm like, brother, I know that you've had a history in hip hop, man.
No,
So
me and hip hop go back, man. I used to break dance back at the community center back when I
hey,
was a little kid, man.
absolutely, brother.
I was 14 years old when Beat Street came out.
See, I know Beat Street. I know Beat
Right?
Street.
Yep.
Break
I
it
was
through,
all. You remember there was that dance move, right, where the guy he held the cigarette. He kind of pantomimed holding the cigarette and putting it out. One of my cousins was doing that, and my tia, his mom, fucking was like, "No more dancing in the house." No, she went out. She fucking like I come. Part of my family, a big part of my family is Mexican, right? So they fucking
Right.
My tia lined us all up. She came out with the holy water and was like saying stuff in Spanish. Brought out the eggs and like rubbed them on her head and shit. Like,
That's crazy.
she's just getting rid of the spirits, man.
Since you touched base of like explaining a little bit on the origins of horrorcore and stuff, and it's a little bit of my guilty pleasure because I remember Gravediggers. I grew up in Northern Ontario, small town in like Northern Canada.
Yeah.
And one of my friends, his cousin came from Detroit, and he had this tape, and he played it for us, and it blew my mind. I had never heard this, and we were kids. It was back in the early '90s.
I guarantee you it was most likely the 6 Feet Deep album.
Diary of a Madman, yeah.
Yeah, with Diary of a Madman, fucking 1-800-Suicide. Like these are horrorcore classics.
So yeah,
go ahead. I'm sorry.
No,
I want to play the video, then I want to get back because I loved hearing about your perspective and stuff and how you were tying everything all in, man. It's just beautiful. I love it.
Yeah, man. Shit, bro. We can go through a whole horrorcore history, man. You bring me on one of these days. I got you.
And you know what? It's interesting, man. When you talk about horrorcore, and especially like I would say the gore hop, and I know Zodeak you brought up earlier, man. Gore hop, gore fest, man. It's like I almost think to myself, and I feel like we almost have to say it a lot, man. But GRE, man, is so tied in with LSP. But it's like, bro, look at what you, Mr. Dosha.
We are our own thing. I will say that. No disrespect to LSP, my LSP brothers, but GRE, we are our own thing.
We are. Absolutely, brother. I completely agree with you. As a matter of fact, that's why, like, even sometimes people ask me and they're like, oh, GRE, like, they're related to LSP. I'm like, yes, we are related. However, I don't want it to get mistaken as people saying, oh, you're underneath of LSP. And it's like, no, we are our own brand. Like, we are our own entity.
Yes,
you know?
Well, yeah, let's do some Gravediggers. Y'all got me in the mood now.
Oh man, let's go.
Order in the court. I said order in the court now.
Order in the court! Order in the court! Order in the court! Order in the court! I said order in the court now!
Now, before this court passes judgment, will the four defendants please rise and approach the bench?
Trust me, guys, it's all under control. The judge is my uncle. He'll take the insanity plea. Oh yeah, don't forget my retainer balance.
Okay, I understand you guys are pleading insanity, claiming demonic spirits possess you to do these hideous murders. Can you please explain to this court how these so-called spirits made you into these raving madmen?
Be a witness as I exercise my exorcism. The evil that lurks within, the sin, the terrorism. Possessed by evil spirits, voices from the dead. I come forth with grave diggers in a head full of dread. I've been examined ever since I was semen. They took the sonogram and seen the image of a demon. At birth, nurses surrounded me with needles and drugged me all up with the diseases of evil. Grew up in hell, now I dwell in an Islamic temple. I'm fighting a holy war in the mental. Look deep in my eyes, you see visions of death. Possessed by homicide is what I am obsessed. Giving niggas brain dimples. Dragging their asses on my hook by their temples. The cause of death is unknown to the cops. Cause when I kill them, I'm not leaving one element, two or tops. First I'll assassinate him, and then I cremate him. Then take all of his fucking ashes and evaporate him. Or creep through the graveyard and hunt down your tombstone. Dig up your skeleton and stomp all your fucking bones. You try to haunt me, nigga, I ain't trying to hear it. Buck, 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 I give your ass a Holy Spirit.
Can you please explain to this court when these problems first began?
The year 84, November, day 10, overwhelmed by the wicked inspirations of an evil gen. I realized my ideas has born for 400 years of blood, sweat, and tears. I saw the torture, brutal murder of my father, so my brain became stained with the horror. I'm having reoccurring nightmares of being soaking wet, slapped down to the electric chair. I got tackled with handcuffs and shackles and restrained in the bottom of a holy tabernacle. They gave me nothing to eat for 2 weeks and so my eyelids open so I couldn't sleep. About to die from thirst, that's when the minister quenched my jaws with a cold glass of vinegar. Upon my wounds, they seasoned me with salt and knelt my hands and feet to the form of a cross. Ah! I cried as the blood dripped inside of my eye, refusing to die. Visions of hell tormented my fate, so I chewed my fucking arm off and made an escape.
No way, goddammit. I don't believe this shit. Oh no.
Oh, no, mataron a mi amigo. Yo lo zambuta esos pendejos. Mataron a mi amigo. ¿Qué voy a hacer, carajo?
Calm down, people. Please calm down. Let us please proceed with the defendant's explanation.
Into the realms of understanding and take good heed, and you could bleed while I'm scanning. 3 stages of pure hell, 60 cases of red cells. Raindrops hit the pals. Path is dull and narrow. You stalked by a shadow. I pierced your skull with a fucking arrow. So narrow, only one could enter at a time. Stuck in the center, read the signs. 1,000 doors to choose. You better hurry. Don't stop. Shit is getting hot as a pot of curry. On your right side, there's fire. Your left, deep waters. Watch your step, there's deep waters. What's that coming through the floor? Is a claw. Took his fucking ass to the fucking core. Stroll through the dark conditions. I stone you till I see sparks and frictions. I'll chop you like a coal miner, then combine the drug and mix it with your blood. Some more, I'll give you some more and watch you crawl. Guts hit the floor, worms exit your pores. I trick you, then I'm quick to syringe deep between my thoughts and bust out your skin. You scream, portraits of inflictable pain you can't stand. You're up to your hands in quicksand. You're sinking and sinking deep into the earth. Thoughts was possessed since the first day of birth. My mental says it's my turn to possess the matter. Stab you with a dagger up Jacob's ladder. Thought
It's become shattered, confused and tragic. Fiery thoughts of grave diggers.
Guilty.
Man, I've been waiting for so long to shoot that one out there. I've been holding on to Gravediggers. This is the first time I was able to come across somebody. I was like, man, thank you, Zodeak.
You are welcome, Joe. I love that shit, man. That's you know, I don't know. There's just something special about that kind of music. I love horrorcore, but I also love, I don't know, man, just the vibe of it. You know what I mean? It's like, you're a metalhead, Joe. You know, I like it's like black metal. You know what I mean? Black metal is a vibe. It's not necessarily, you know, about being all in your face. It's a vibe. You know what I mean? And that's the kind of shit I really like.
With Gravediggers, like you were saying before, like the scene came out, and it was like that. It had that punk metal still vibe and stuff. Because I closed my eyes and I'm right back to 1996 doing some skateboarding, man. You know, listen to Suicidal Tendencies and then put on Gravediggers and then take that. Right?
Well, exactly. Suicidal Tendencies. I love that you bring them up because they're street dudes. You know, there's some essays. They're all vatos from fucking LA. You know what I mean? It's all hood shit.
Yeah,
it blew my mind when I found out the Suicidal Tendencies was all Mexican. I was like, yo, yeah, it was dope. Right?
Man, I completely agree, bro. And you know, it's interesting when it comes to, you know, going back, but then again, like almost going forward in the same way, you know, because man, I mean, you've been on, I mean, it's been Hot Fire, it's been, you know, Waste Management, which that's also kind of something I want to talk to you about too, is Waste Management, man. Tell me about that.
Waste Management? Well, fucking, you know, I've known Matapelli now for a couple years. We've done a few shows together. We click energy wise, you know what I mean? They're great MCs, they're dope MCs at what they do. I mean, not just at what they do, they're great MCs, you know what I mean? Just period.
Absolutely.
So,
you know, just real quick, I want to say when you said that, you know, and Antdog and Bruce and I have been talking because they're actually another act.
Shout out Matapelli, yo.
Yeah,
and shout out Matapelli Monster. I feel like not a lot of people shout him out. That's my dog.
And absolutely, and you know what's funny is I actually said that to Antdog recently, where I was like, shit, man. I was like, dude, I almost feel bad that sometimes, like, I know that he's running with them. And it's like, and then I forget, and I'm like, oh, fuck, man. Like, okay, like, now I feel bad because I'm like, he is with them, you know? So it's like, yo, shout out to Matapelli Monster, man. You know, that's the homie right there.
But yeah, so just the track, I had this fire-ass track, fucking wrote to it, and fucking sent it out to them. They blessed it, you know, fucking
Absolutely.
got Mr. Doja on the hook. He fucking blessed it. And, you know, that track right there, I feel like, you know what I mean, flexes our lyrical abilities. You know what I mean? Because people know, especially Matapelli, people know Matapelli as mostly a horrorcore group.
Yeah,
you know,
for sure.
So bringing them over to a mostly like just straight up hip hop track. And yo, like for the listeners who are familiar with like Army of the Pharaohs, like that track straight up reminds me of Army of the Pharaohs. So,
and you know what's interesting is when you say Army of the Pharaohs, bro, we just had them at the gathering. Like the past, I think it's been shit. I'd probably say about 7-8 years now, give or take.
I'm sure that was dope, man. Fucking Vinny Paz, you know, AOTP. I've never got to see them live, but I've seen Vinny Paz plenty of times. Right. I'm a big Vinny Paz fan, man. Fucking, you talk about powerhouse MC, you know, fucking Vinny, you know, fucking cats like that who's done it all. That's been my real world inspiration when it comes to music is cats like that. The Vinny Paz's, the Ill Bills, Necro, Sean Price. You know what I mean? Like those kind of cats really influence. Griselda, another one. Like fucking those cats really inspired my style. You know what I mean? My MCing style.
That's dude. That's amazing to hear you say that, man. Because like honestly, I always thought to myself, and I wanted to ask you, like, so who are, your mentors or inspirations, into the music biz?
Oh, fucking, going back, fucking Wu-Tang Clan, big fucking got me really into hip hop. Insane Clown Posse, obviously, ICP, fucking,
Absolutely, bro.
I love the early music. Just real quick, I'll tell you the story. The same story I told you about how I discovered ICP
Yep.
was the essays that lived
Yep.
next to me. I don't think I touched on that. I grew up in an all Mexican neighborhood. It was the hood, whatever, or the barrio, the raza, however you want to say it. But the cholos that lived next door to me, they was listening to the Riddle Box, and they had the fucking, it was a tape. They had the whole thing open like that. I was mad young. I heard it. I was like, what's that? And they're like, oh, some ICP shit. Oh, we found it. It's pretty tight. So that's how I first discovered ICP. But beyond that, fucking, Necro, Ill Bill, one that probably not a lot of people know, an Arizona group called Society of Invisibles, was a major inspiration for me. Shout out fucking TSOI. Shout out the crew. Shout out Dun One. He might be here. Right. I know he's probably going to see this at some point. Shout out Dun One. Shout out right here. You see me wearing the hat. Concrete Pinatas. Man. Shout out the Concrete Pinatas. So
that's amazing, man.
That was really it, man. TSOI, fucking Ill Bill, nonfiction, big nonfiction. Oof, love that shit. Jedi Mind Tricks. Yeah.
See, this is why I love talking to you, Zodeak, man, because brother, you are just a source of hip hop, man. Like I almost feel like it's like, and I feel like not like on like I guess like a brag, so to speak, but I mean for real though, in a way of you are the GRE god, man. Like as far as hip hop, like that just blows my mind.
I guess you'd say everybody's a god on GRE, you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
But like,
greatness.
We all got our own flavors, 100%. You know what I mean? It's like GRE is going into it's like going into Baskin and Robbins, and we got all these different flavors, you know what I mean? Me, I'm that New York slice, I guess you'd say,
Yeah, no doubt, man. And that's why like so this next track, man, Edge Runners.
Real quick, I'll give you the history really quick. I made the beat for this track. JP mixed and engineered it. Me and Mr. Doja are big cyberpunk fans. We're huge cyberpunk fans. So we have a few cyberpunk themed songs that we cannot wait to release to y'all. But here's the introductory
which brother, every time you say that, man, I just keep hearing the word again and again and again. It's like greatness, man.
It's greatness, man.
Well, my son wanted to say a few things.
Yeah, man. I was personally excited to see this just based off the first little bit I could see and the screen there. I thought I saw some cyberpunk, and I love that. And I can honestly say I'm excited to hear this song.
Thank you. I love cyberpunk, man. I'm obsessed.
And you know what, Blaze? I'm gonna just tell you this real quick, man. My brother Zodeak right here, man. He is without a doubt one of the greatest geniuses as far as whether it's lyrically, beat wise, and I would even and brother, correct me if I'm wrong. You can even say this. I mean, just as far as concept related.
It's different. Really, I just steal other people's ideas and I just make it my own. That's all anybody does. I'm sorry. That's all anybody does.
No, I got you, brother.
I digress.
No, you're good.
All right.
Yeah, man. So.
All right, here we go.
Let's get ready for that.
savages. Zodiac and Mr. Doja, Mr. Doja. Fucking savages. Rap the bandages. We some savages. Zodiac and Mr. Doja, Mr. Doja. Fucking savages. Leave you wrapped in bandages.
I'll take the bullet out the barrel, leave the suckers in the past. I'm the villain in the story, often everybody asks. Take a puff of marijuana, cause I like the way it tastes. Take a swig of boric acid just to spit it in your face. I pull an axe up off the castle wall and swinging like a madman. Ride through the underground, running like a caveman. Stone against the iron, make a very sharp edge. All hearts down a rabbit hole, severing your head.
You should have the fear of God. Feels and vice grips from golden arms. I'm the iceberg that should have sank in Noah's Ark. First to fall, first to rise, I'm the morning star. And feast upon the lamb law like a sushi bar. Drag him to the abattoir, hang him in the freezing room. If you are not seeing God, I'll guarantee you see him soon. I'm giving you the easy route, cause this was fucking hard for me. You ever clean a room after ripping out an artery? We some savages. Zodiac and Mr. Doja, Mr. Doja. Fucking savages. Rap the bandages. We some savages. Zodiac and Mr. Doja, fucking savages. Leave you wrapped in bandages. Johnny Silverhand, crush your clan like cocaine. With cybernetic implants embedded in both hands. I blow sands, causing dust storms in your city, man. I'm splitting atoms while you do your little silly dance. Doja and the Zodiac attack you like a pack of raptors. Slap you back with laughing cause you thought that we were just some rappers. My, how the turns of tables. You won't reach your happy ending in this fucking table.
I'll be that murderer that everyone forget they think they saw. Take a poison pill to swallow if I'm captured by the law. Got the mental disposition of a psychopath. Never go alive, blaze the glory in a bloodbath. Lyrical assassin in the mic is like a 50 cal smack with me and Zodiac together. Triple H in the viper, dropping elbows off the top rope. Hit him with a diamond cutter, savage with the sick shit, killing motherfuckers.
We some savages. Zodiac and Mr. Doja, Mr. Doja. Fucking savages. Rap the bandages. We some savages. Zodiac and Mr. Doja, fucking savages. Leave you wrapped in bandages. Bandages.
Damn, man. You know, and you know what, bro? Right then and there, just hearing again and again, Mr. Doja, Zodiac. I mean, man, it's just like that combination is just absolutely unparalleled.
For sure.
Yeah, man. I got the urge. Next payday, I definitely gotta go buy myself Phantom Liberty, play Edge Runners. I gotta do it.
I haven't had a chance to play Phantom Liberty yet. I will soon, though.
I recently got a Series X, more powerful console. Been waiting for something very good.
Good choice. Team Xbox, Team Green, all the way.
Hey, man, more. And you know what, man? It means so much to me because like when I think of just, I mean, you have the godfather of GRE, you have the GRE God himself. Even though you said earlier, yes, brother, I agree. GRE is God's in every way, shape, and form together, man. Absolutely 100%. Right. But you know what, man? It's such an incredible, unparalleled amount of greatness, man. And it's just like, I almost want to ask, so where do you see things going forward at this point? Talk to me. What is, your journey going forward?
Oh man, just like I said earlier, man, I'm just going with the flow, feeling things out. I'm still getting my name out there. You know what I mean? There's still a lot of work to be done. You know what I mean? A lot of people get it twisted. They think getting signed is the end goal. You know what I mean? Getting signed, doing all that. Oh, I'm signed. I'm going to do roll credits. No, mother. No. Dude, I'm still at the starting line. You know what I mean? Who knows? I'm just as excited as you might be to see where I end up next. I don't know.
And brother, you know what? And I feel like one of the things, and I wanted to just say this personally from myself to you, brother. I've said it. I feel like, and correct me if I'm wrong, there is a new beginning coming for Zodeak.
It is a new beginning, man. This, that yeah, I love that reference that you just made. When I wrote that, that was soon after being with GREs. It's a new beginning. It is
And
very much a new beginning for me.
I love hearing you say that, because the reason I had to just say that is I feel like when you and I have talked and I've asked you, like, so what is your journey going forward? We know, brother, that at this point, now that you're with GRE, it's like your amount of where you're going, what you're doing, how it's going to go is just limitless. Like
It
it's
is,
almost like,
man. It's the skies really is the limit. You know what I mean? When you're honestly, when you're down here, you have no limit of growth. You know what I mean?
right.
So just
Absolutely.
like I said, I plan on doing more spot shows. Me and along with GRE and JP got some plans in the future that we're not really ready to put out there just yet, but we got some stuff coming up, man. And you're gonna see more Zodiac in different places. And that's for sure. You know
Absolutely.
what I mean? I put this GRE shit, I put it on my chain, I put it on my back. Not only do I
Hey,
go around and fly
you
the
already know
flag,
what's up, brother.
I'm not just out here flying the flag, bro. I'm out here and I'm putting my flag in the fucking ground. You know
And,
what I
and
mean?
that's why, like, I almost wanted to kind of bring this part up too. Is I feel like now maybe it's almost weird to say it this way, but I feel like if there was ever any like skeptics and doubters or things of that nature, right? It's almost like you could say it's like shut up because you haven't seen anything yet. You know what I'm saying, brother?
That's right. That's right. That's absolutely right, man. Like, there's more on the way, more coming. This is my last show this year, so I'm really looking forward to getting back into the studio, creating, doing more collabs with GRE, doing some more Zodiac centered music. I'm looking forward to everything that's coming, man. I'm really looking forward to everything that's coming. I'm excited because I have people that actually are looking forward to hearing some new Zodiac music. So,
And that
salute to you, salute to Rebel Radio, salute to Joe, salute to everybody, man.
and
Yeah,
and and you and you know what, man? I appreciate you saying that, because myself and Joe, we've been doing this for almost, I guess it's been about a month, give or take. But the one thing I can tell you, man, is Zodiac. I've told you myself, brother. I am so beyond excited for you, man. It's GRE all the way. It's greatness to the fullest. And you know what? That's what Reckless Radio right here. That's what we're about, brother. Is we like for instance, if you were to hit me and say, "Hey, promote this. Hey, can you help with this?" We got you, man. If
Appreciate
there's
it.
any way we can help you,
it's
that's
I
about,
what we're
appreciate
here.
it, man.
it's about community, man. The station's been built upon community, and it's only by community will we be able to sustain each other in this new world, right?
No, that's right. That's right. That's the only. That's the. This is how our community thrives, is by doing this, by
Absolutely.
communicating, by sharing our music with people. Because me being an artist, you know what I mean. It's a lot harder for me because artists are a dime a dozen. You know what I'm saying? I could go out
Right.
all day and tell people, listen to my music, listen to my music. I'm dope. I'm dope. I'm dope. But they turn the corner and there's another person doing that same thing. You know what I mean? So nobody really listens to the artists say that. We rely on word of mouth, like you guys. That's really the best promotion. Graphics and all that. That all has its own thing, but the best kind of promotion is that word of mouth promotion, because now you as a fan go to your people and like, yo, check this out. I really like this. They're more likely to listen to you because you're a fan, as opposed to me being the artist being like, listen to my thing, listen to my thing. You
And
know what I
and
mean?
and, and
So what
you
you're
know
doing is invaluable.
and you know what, brother? I almost have to. I almost say correct you, but when you say a fan, I would say this, brother. You know that we're family. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know that that's what this is all about, man, is that the underground as a whole, us, Reckless Radio, the Juggalo world, and generally the underground, we're all one family. So it's almost like, brother, I mean, if I had it my way, I mean, it's almost like I want to go to people and be like, yo, check my boy Zodeak, man. He's fire. Like, and it's not just because you're my brother and I'm rocking with you, but it's just like I hear something in you where I'm like, wow, okay, like this is next level. Almost like I almost look at myself sometimes and I think, where can I advance to as far as saying, hey man, you know what? I know you think you know me now. You think you know what you know about me, but wait to see what's coming.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, look at what you're doing, bro. That's why I made the reference of the new beginning for Zodeak, man. It's just like, brother, if that's not greatness, I don't know what is.
Well, you know what? In honor of tonight's show, I got ChatGPT to kind of write this awesome script for us on our way out.
All right, JoJo, let's do it.
Zodeak, I'd like to thank you for being on board, right? Let's just start off by saying that. Hopefully you come back. I want to get some songs up in our station rotation because we are a radio station also. You can see the software in the background where we stream 24 hours a day on 17 different apps. We pay our royalty licensing fees and stuff. And the more underground artists that we have and the more of each other's songs we have in there, the more you guys share in the royalties rather than somebody else. And that's what Reckless Radio has been built upon. Our content is now 90% independent. Worldwide, we got punk bands from Poland. I got some death metal from the United Kingdom. We got Clash from Texas. We got Scum.
Send me this stuff. I'm the new kid on the block when it comes to this, so please send it all to me. Send it all to me, and then I would love to send you some music if that's what you're getting at. I would love to send you some music.
Absolutely. And Joe, let me just tell you, as Zodeak and I referenced earlier, I'll just put it this way: a new beginning for Zodeak, the GRE God, is coming very soon.
Hopefully. Everything, like I said, everything's just going with the flow, man. And the new beginning is here. It is here. It is now. We're moving. You know what I mean? And I like I said, I'm really excited to you. You've for everybody who doesn't know, he's heard some Drew here. I've let him hear some of my personal vault.
Yes.
So,
okay.
He knows a little bit.
That's why he's itching. He's bubbling with that.
I know he wants to play it so bad. Maybe we will.
Brother,
next time I'll pull something out the vault for y'all.
Perfect.
Brother, I do, but I know how you and I talked, and you even said, like, this is not released yet. So I'm like, I don't want to just be like, hey, guys, guess what? But it's like, brother, that's you. You know what I'm saying? That's your, that's your greatness.
Thank
what I'm saying? So.
Thank you, guys. Once again, thank you all for having me. It's been a pleasure. It's been great. I would love to come back. Do anything. Let's do a horrorcore history show, man.
I would love that. I would so love that because
let's go.
I introduced the grave diggers in the mid-90s where this shit fucking was so taboo you couldn't let your parents hear you play that at all.
That's real.
No, and that last thing I'll say to really sum up me and my style is that I'm an 80s baby. You're a bit older yourself, Joe. There was a time when hip hop was first starting to go around. You know what I mean? And if you played, I know what happened to me. If you played your hip hop record around your dad or something like that, that shit was going out the window.
Yeah, man. Oh yeah.
I represent that era. I'm that lost tape that your dad threw out because it was too fucking much, because it was too violent, because it was too gangster, because it was too real. I'm that lost tape that your dad threw out.
Yeah. Well, dear legends of the Sonic Frontier, you've just surfaced the waves of the extraordinary on Ramblin with Rebel and Drew at Reckless Radio XYZ. As we wrap up this Sonic Odyssey, remember, your playlist deserves rebellion and your stories demand an edge. Until we rendezvous again, stay wild, stay untamed. This is Rebel Joe signing off from the legendary Ramblin' with Rebel and Drew. Crank up that volume, dance to your own beat, and let the Rebel anthem echo in your soul. Your journey doesn't end here, it evolves.
And also, I just want to give a shout out to all of GRE, Grim Reality Entertainment. It's greatness at its fullest. My brother Zodeak, myself. Stay tuned because guess what? Greatness is coming at you. Let's go.